So, we are about to speak on Diddy. If you soft-hearted, get your ass out of here, bro. If you're soft-hearted, bounce. Because now we about to hear some outrageous shit. This man named this video The Destruction of Diddy. He's about to go in on homeboy, bro. Let's get into it.
So at this point, it has been over 2 months since Diddy began to self-destruct. On the morning of March 25th, the world watched on as the walls began to be knocked down. Diddy's LA and Miami mansions had both been raided by the feds.
And we're still trying to figure out where exactly P. Diddy is located.
Is there any sense of how long that could take after a raid like this?
It could take weeks, it could take months. And the reason why is because they gathered so much evidence. Supposedly they gathered so many videos and laptops and also electronic devices, and they have to now conduct a forensic investigation of those items.
Videos of Diddy pacing back and forth went public, and it was even rumored that he was hiding out overseas. Since then, things have definitely quieted down on the Diddy front. He had apparently returned back home. People had even seen him out in public. And like many other instances over the last 3 decades, it looked like he was once again going to be getting off the hook. After all, this is an extremely rich and powerful man who people have alleged was doing dirty, disgusting things in the background for quite some time. And he was still a staple in the entertainment and business sector of our world.
Yo, I'm gonna say this though. Diddy cannot be allowed to escape because, like, bro, I'm a, like, God damn it, bro. He did it. Did it. You can't let this man go. If somehow he escapes jail time, I don't even care how long it is, how short it is. Bro, he got to answer for something. He's got to answer for something. If like some means, some power, some crazy coincidence he doesn't, the legal system. The legal system. That's all I'm gonna say. The legal system, nigga. We already know the legal system, you know? But now, the legal system.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and
here.
scraping.
No, I got
I
notes
like
and
that.
shit. You know, I'll be
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
Yeah, we partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
P. Diddy be wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no.
But now it looks like we might finally be getting just a little peek behind the curtain into the dark world of Diddy, as a surveillance video has now been leaked, and this apparently comes from the raid of his home from 2 months back, where you can see him physically violating his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a hotel hallway back in 2016. Diddy appears here in a towel, and he continually throws her around like a rag doll as she attempts to escape. The scene here is truly disturbing and really does make you think about what this man would be willing to do behind closed doors. When it comes to these two, they actually dated for over a decade, and you can only imagine the things she saw during.
Over a decade? Jesus, that's 10 years. And he was tossing you out. Bro, I'm pretty sure that wasn't the first time. That wasn't the first time he tossed you around like a fucking ragdoll. Bro, that wasn't the first time Broski used you as a puncher bag. Bro, that wasn't the first time bro used you as a fucking aim for his punches. Look, in 10 years, bro, in over 10 years, you should have escaped sooner, my guy. Yo, I don't know if it's the money you stayed for, if you were scared or shit. You should have called it quits sooner, bro.
In that time period. After this all came out, he
so
would actually
beautiful.
Release a garbage apology video.
It's so difficult to reflect.
Yeah, Diddy did it, man. Look at his face. Diddy did it. I'm not scared of no fucking body, bro. Diddy did it. Look at his face. This is the face of someone who did it. Diddy definitely did it.
On the darkest times in your life, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted.
No, you're not. No, the fuck you're not. No, the fuck you're... Bruh, he doesn't look sorry for shit. I mean, he looks scared that, I swear, his life is literally destructing. He's literally destroying it before his eyes. This life he has built for himself, bro, is literally blowing up in his face. I want to see what Eminem got to say in his album, bro. For real, for real.
I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy. I'm going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. I'm not asking for forgiveness.
You're not getting it.
I'm truly sorry.
And sadly, due to the statute of limitations, apparently Diddy cannot be tried for his actions that day. And of course,
What fucking statute? The statute of limitations for simple assault is over 1 year, while the time period during which charges must be filed for aggravated assault is increased to 3 years. Sorry, I read like shit. I'm conflicted on this one. My reason for being conflicted is I agree with them if whatever the fuck happened is over 3 years. If something happens to you, my take is you report it instant. Now, you cannot be waiting 10 years, 20 years to report this shit. Nah. 2 years, you should have gotten your composure back from what happened to you. Now, I'm not taking the fact away that it takes way longer for most shit. But at least you should have gotten to a point, sought help that got you to a point that you're like, okay, square, now I can take this up. You do not take it up 10 years later. That is just vindictive at that point. You see people getting assaulted in 2001, 2002, and then in 2024 is when they are reporting it, and nah, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
limitations, apparently Diddy cannot be tried for his actions that day. And of course, this incident is actually one of many that was presented in Cassie's lawsuit against P. Diddy that she filed last November, where she sought damages over trafficking, physical violation, and physical abuse. And this suit would actually be settled out of court only one day after it was filed. And while she was seeking $30 million, there is no official number on where they would eventually settle. Of the many things Cassie would accuse Diddy of, the list would include violated Miss Ventura in her own home after she tried to leave him, often punched, beat, kicked, and stomped on Miss Ventura, resulting in bruises, burst lips, black eyes, and bleeding, blew up a man's car after he learned that he was romantic.
This nigga is violent. I'm sorry, Diddy. You know I love you. Eminem, we need you. Come and say something. You've been too quiet. Come and say something, bro.
Romantically interested in Miss Ventura, and that was allegedly Kid Cudi whose car he blew up, forced Miss Ventura to engage in sex with male workers while dating and filming the encounters, ran out of his apartment with a firearm in pursuit of a rivalry industry executive whom he learns was nearby. This was allegedly Suge Knight, demanded that Miss Ventura to carry his firearm in her purse just to make her uncomfortable and demonstrate how dangerous he is, and introduced Miss Ventura to a lifestyle of excessive alcohol and substance abuse, and required her to procure illicit prescriptions to satisfy his own addiction.
Can you sue someone for that? Introduce Miss Ventura to a life. The last part definitely, but like this first part, introduce Miss Ventura to a lifestyle of excessive alcohol and substance abuse. Can you sue someone for that shit? Fuck, damn. Right, you can just be sitting in your house and they come and sue you for anything, bro. The fuck is introducing you to excessive alcohol and substance abuse? If he forced you to take it, yeah, that is definitely drugging you. But if he didn't introduce you to it, nigga, what? Nigga, what?
These two actually met back in 2005 when Cassie was only 19 years old. Apparently she got on his radar when he heard her first single playing in the club and immediately became interested in signing her with his label Bad Boy Records.
I started hearing this record that was haunting me in the clubs, and it was, you know, it was Cassie's record, Me and You, and it was.
Right. You know she was getting up. Just look at her face. Look at the way she was looking at this nigga. She was getting fucked.
Hear it everywhere I was at, and so I kept asking what record is.
Bruh, she can't look at him in the eye, bro. Diddy, nah. This looks like he did something that he's trying to make up for it. Bruh, look at her, bro. She looks terrified, scared, whatever the fuck you want to call this face, bro. God damn, Diddy.
And told me that it was Ryan's act, it was Cassie.
At that time, Diddy was a wealthy 37-year-old business mogul with the Midas touch, as he was known for his keen ability to spot out and shine light on the next big thing in music. He quickly rose up the ranks as the most powerful public figure in the hip-hop industry. Mr. Combs asserted complete control over Miss Ventura's personal and professional life, thereby ensuing her inability to escape his hold. He provided unprecedented avenues of success for the aspiring artist, but in return demanded obedience, loyalty, and silence. Within months of the two meeting, he would actually sign her to a 10-album deal, which in the music industry might as well be signing away a huge portion of your career as well as your life.
I wanted, Cassie to, everybody to meet Cassie. Y'all know that's Cassie. And hear the story.
Smile and wave, Cassie.
Her debut album would be an immense success, climbing all the way up to the number 4 spot on the Billboard charts. From here, she would be thrust into the spotlight of fame and everything that comes with it, a fast life of luxury that previously she could only dream of. Mr. Combs' recognition and glorification of Miss Ventura's naivety proved to set the groundwork for his manipulative and coercive romantic and sexual.
God damn. Recognition and glorification of Miss Ventura's naivety proved to set the groundwork for his manipulative and fucking hell, romantic and sexual relationship. Jesus. A woman nearly 2 decades his junior. Damn. Fuck. Nah, I know men like younger women, but fucking hell, 2 decades is mad. Bro, your daughter, 2 decades. They gave birth to her when you were 20? When you were in your 20s? That was when she was saying goo goo gaga. Ah, square, fuck me, God.
Relationship with Miss Ventura, a woman nearly 2 decades his junior. Within a year of signing to Bad Boy Records, Mr. Combs became deeply entrenched in Miss Ventura's life, almost immediately asserting possession and control over her, and inserting himself into all aspects of her career and personal life. And when Cassie first found out that Diddy was interested in her romantically, allegedly she was grossed out by the idea, due to his father-like relationship he had developed with her at the time, and of course the very large gap in their age. It would apparently take 2 years, but eventually Diddy would get his way and become intimate with Cassie. She would officially enter his inner circle, and soon Diddy would have his fingers on every aspect of her life. All aspects of Miss Ventura's life were controlled by Mr. Combs or his management companies. Every event Miss Ventura attended, from the travel to the makeup and clothing, was paid for directly by Mr. Combs and his affiliated companies.
Well, shit. He was definitely spending that money on her ass, bro. But like, god damn, bro. God damn, he was asking for way too fucking much, bro. He would wank to this girl getting D down, getting nailed. Wow, another nigga. Nigga Diddy, come on, bro. God damn. Oh my god, bro. You know you can pay. Like, I'm always gonna say this. You know you can pay someone. You can literally pay people to do that and it will be legal. You don't gotta do this shit illegally, bro. The fuck is your problem? You rich. You can pay people to do that legally.
Just shooting this Cassie video. See if we can find Cassie.
Compounding this all-encompassing intrusion into her life, Mr. Combs secured his control over the young and impressionable Miss Ventura by introducing her to a drug-fueled lifestyle that kept her complacent and compliant. Mr.
Bro, okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say introducing her to... That makes no sense. But controlling complacent and compliant makes more sense now.
Combs first introduced Miss Ventura to opiates around 2008, and would often have pills and other drugs out in the open like candy. Upon information and belief, Mr. Combs has been addicted to prescription painkillers and took ecstasy frequently. In this way, Mr. Combs exerted ownership over Miss Ventura, As another example of the ways in which he manipulated her, early on in their relationship he asked her what she called her grandfather, and when Miss Ventura said that she referred to her grandfather as Pop Pop, Mr. Combs perversely insisted that she referred to him with that nickname.
God damn it, Diddy. Jesus. God damn it, Diddy! Ah! You just keep digging this hole, bro. You just keep digging this fucking hole, Diddy. You gotta stop. At some point, your brain should have told you, nigga, this is madness. You just had to stop. What kind of a fuck nigga is this?
Now that is the move of a true weirdo. Over the next decade, multiple times each year, Mr. Combs would violently beat Miss Ventura, leaving bruises on her body. After every instance in which he beat her, Mr. Combs used his money and power to orchestrate extensive efforts to hide the evidence of his abuse, including hiding Miss Ventura in hotels for days at a time to let her bruises heal. This is something that apparently happened time and time again, as the lawsuit does list multiple instances of Diddy putting his hands on Cassie, and even details the network of people involved in covering these incidents up. She was allegedly kept away from family, and was apparently even told to lie when questioned about these rumors of abuse. She found herself becoming numb to the abuse she was experiencing, and became entirely beholden to Mr. Combs' demand.
This shit went on for 10 years, bro. Normally, on a normal circumstance, I would say, leave that nigga. Run to the police station. Sleep there until he's behind bars, bro. I don't know. Go, bro. Like, 10 years you could have plotted an escape. But then, you remember, this is fucking Diddy. This is P. Diddy. This is arguably one of the most powerful names in hip-hop. Now, if one of the most powerful comes behind your name in anything, you should be feared. you should be feared, bro. People should be terrified. Now, I get her. I get why she didn't run. But, bro, in 10 years, bro, I don't care how many times you hit me. I'm never getting numb to the fucking... Bro, I promise you, at some point, man, we'll be passing over some cops, and then the cops will make you roll down the window, and I'll shout, he wants to fucking kill me! I don't care, bro. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Nigga, you about to kill me regardless, so this little incident isn't gonna change that. He's about to kill me! Got me out this fucking car, bro. 10 years, brother. Jeez. 10 years. 365 days, 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 365 What? Nah. That's way too much, bro. That's way too long for this shit to keep going on, and escape.
She began to blindly follow his instructions, out of fear of again being on the receiving end of a vicious beating. By Mr. Combs' own admission, his relationship with Miss Ventura was like Bobby and Whitney, a clear acknowledgement of the unequal power dynamic and excessive violence that permeated their relationship. Her volatile and partner, who also owned her label and therefore held her future success in his hands.
That's the problem. That's the fucking problem. He controlled way too much. When I say he was one of the most powerful niggas in hip hop, bro, I get why she didn't fucking run. I get it. But fucking hell, 10 years, nigga. Shit, keep your fucking hip hop, nigga. Shit, keep your label, keep the money, suck my dick. Police!
Had fully exerted control over every aspect of her life.
So do you believe in love at first sight?
I do.
Was it love at first sight with your boyfriend?
It was a long time ago.
What makes you guys work?
Well, I think what makes any relationship work, if it is working, is
His fist.
just not talking about it too much and just keeping it close to your heart.
Furthermore, within months of the inception of their relationship, Cassie claims that Diddy was already shelling her out to other men for his own pleasure. While in New York City, Mr. Combs told Miss Ventura that he wanted to engage in a fantasy of his own called voyeurism. Mr. Combs said it would turn him on if he saw Miss Ventura with another. Basically, she's alleging that Diddy was in the corner watching. Mr. Combs began to call his arrangement a freak-off, or FO. He would repeatedly tell Miss Ventura at random moments that he wanted an FO, and Miss Ventura was eventually expected to facilitate the location and the hiring of the male workers. At certain points during Mr. Combs and Miss Ventura's relationship, he would insist on FO weekly. Mr. Combs would repeatedly
What the fuck did he do? My fucking hell, did he?
Tell Miss Ventura that this practice was our thing and our secret. FOs would often take place in hotel suites, including at the Trump International Hotel in Columbus Circle.
Of course, in the Trump International fucking. Of course, it's in the Trump Hotel, bro.
A hotel in Beverly Hills, the London Hotel in Los Angeles, the Intercontinental Century City, the Intercontinental Atlanta, the Intercontinental New York.
He got a thing for Intercontinental Hotels, don't he?
New York City. Is anyone seeing a pattern here?
Intercontinental.
Here, the One Hotel in New York and in Miami, the Mandarin Oriental Hotel in New York and in Miami, the Fontainebleau in Miami, the Beverly Hills Hotel, and Shutters on the Beach in Los Angeles. On one occasion around 2013, Mr. Combs had an FO set up at the Intercontinental Hotel in New York City, after which he was charged with tens of thousands of dollars in damages by the hotel. Upon information and belief, Mr. Combs' chief of staff, Tony Fletcher, paid the invoice charged by the hotel. Keep in mind, the lawsuit also claims that Diddy's personal assistants allegedly set up many of these encounters. And here is specifically the part where they talk about the hotel incident. In or around March 2016, during an FO at the Intercontinental Hotel in Century City, Los Angeles, Mr. Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
Became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face.
God
After he fell asleep, she tried to leave the hotel room, but as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at her. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at her. He followed her in.
Bro, what? Goddamn, drop kick his balls, bro.
To the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. He grabbed at her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her, causing glass to crash around them as she ran to the elevator to escape. She managed to get into the elevator, and when she got to the lobby, quickly took a cab to her apartment. Upon realizing that her running away would cause
Take a cab to the police.
caused Mr. Combs to be even angrier with her and completely stuck in his vicious cycle of abuse. Miss Ventura returned to the hotel with the intention of apologizing for running away from her. When she returned, hotel security staff urged her to get back into the cab and to go to her apartment, suggesting that they had seen the security footage showing Mr. Combs her and throwing glass at her in the hotel hallway.
Why did she go back? Like, could have gone to the police, bro, at any fucking time. I know he's the most dangerous nigga, whatever, bro. You could have gone to social media. You should have. There are a lot of things that could have happened, bro. Goddamn, once a story gets on the socials, it's kind of hard to not get it on the socials. People just take it and run with it. And plus, you're already a famous nigga. You could have run away. Fucking hell, you could have run to Nigeria. Come to my country and camp out for like 2 years while you pump out videos saying, yo, this nigga fucked me up. Type shit. Come on, bro. They would get him dead. They would get... I'm tired of this.
Wait. Upon information and belief, Mr. Combs paid the Intercontinental Century City $50,000 for the hallway security footage from that evening. And remember, guys, that's the footage that they're saying is coming from this raid. So who knows what else they had? Who knows what else is gonna leak? Of course, there's many other details of other incidents in this court filing, but if one thing is clear, it's that Cassie has PTSD from over a decade of the madness that went on with Diddy. Like, for her to be so close to him for so long, I can only imagine the things that she went through and saw firsthand. And to me, she has to be the one person that Diddy likely fears the most when it comes to his inevitable downfall. And for him to go on this apology video acting like this was some sort of isolated incident is just ridiculous. To me, this is clearly a disgusting monster of a person who feels like he can do anything he wants to whoever he wants without fear of repercussions.
Because he's the biggest nigga ever. Like, he's the biggest nigga in hip-hop, man. Bruh, he does feel that way because he can. Is it right? No. But it's the facts. It's the facts of the matter, bro.
Furthermore, there must be several people within his circle who are guilty in aiding him in his quest for power over others. Of course, there are tens to hundreds of other rumors about this man that I plan to break down as more comes to light. I'm talking about the Kardashians potentially being involved. I'm talking about him inviting DaBaby up to his room during the peak of his career that might have sparked those statements that he made on that Rolling Loud stage.
I was at a party at Diddy crib. Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people he had put him out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
Either way, I will continue to keep you guys updated on the Diddy situation, so y'all make sure you subscribe. Of course, I also want to thank you guys for watching today's video, but as you guys know, it's been your boy the Tan Superman, and some other viral news out here needs to be covered, so I'm out. Peace!
Peace! Peace! Peace! Peace! Peace! Peace! Brother, peace! God damn, nigga, fuck. Y'all should tell me what to think about it, man, because fuck. I don't say everything I want to say.